Short bead stair video number 5, the teens. In this video, Rowan and I will be showing you a wonderful concrete way to introduce the teens, numbers 11 through 19, to your child and the materials that they can use when they subsequently practice the teens. So these materials are great because they allow your child to both physically build the quantities and physically build the numerals. I've laid the materials out on the rug here. These numeral cards with the 10s and the 1 to 9 will be available in your week 9 work package in a printout that you can cut out. Apologies for not getting them to you sooner, but it's Sunday the 3rd and I just made them today, so I missed the boat for the week 7 and 8 work packages. That being said, they are included in a PDF in this email, so if you have a child that is ready and keen to learn the teens, or a child that is eager to practice the teens because they've already had lessons, then by all means print these out in advance. This short bead stair is a slightly different version than the one that I was using in other videos, but it is included. These printouts are included in your week 7 work package, and they have multiple cutouts of each of the colored bead bars. From that same printout, I have cut out 9 of these to facilitate the teen lesson. These are called 10 bars. This is what a 10 bar looks like that we use in the classroom. It's 10 golden bead units on a bar. And this is the paper 10 bar that we will be using for the purposes of remote learning. So this isn't the exact same material that we use in the classroom. It's an adaptation. It's not a replication, but it still works on the same premise and has the same concrete methodology, so it will still be very successful in teaching your child the teens. The teens is a big lesson, and I often break it up into several presentations. I just go with the flow and follow the child based on their level of attention, engagement, enthusiasm during that lesson that day, and sometimes I'll do it all in one pop, and other times I will break it up into a few presentations, say 10 to 15 or 11 to 15 one day and 16 to 19 another day. That being said, the teens will take a while for your child to become comfortable with and eventually master. So there will be a lot of practice and repetition with this material involved. You'll also notice that there are 3 period lessons woven throughout this presentation, and of course we are using them to ensure that your child is absorbing the language of the teens successfully. All right, now let's begin the lesson with the teens. Okay, Rowan, are you ready to begin our lesson on the numbers called the teens?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. This says 10. This is 10. Shall we count it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This says 1. This is 1. Now I'm going to put them together. 10 and 1 is 11. Why? Well, let's count to find out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This says 11. This is 11. This says 10. This is 10. This says 2. This is 2. Let's add them together. 10 and 2 is called 12. This is 12. This says 12. This is 11. This says 11. Rowan, point to 12. Good. Point to 11. What is this?
11.
What number is this?
12.
Very good. This says
10.
10. This is
10.
This says 3. This is 3. Let's put them together. 110 and 3 is called 13. This says
10.
this is
10.
this says
4.
this is
4.
what am I going to do next? Add
Add them together.
Add them together. 110 and 1 4 and 4 is 14. This is 13. This says 13. This is 14. This says 14. Rowan, please point to 13. Touch the number. Rowan, please point to 14. What is this?
14.
What teen is that?
14.
Good. This says,
10.
this is,
10.
this says,
5.
this is.
5.
Good. Now I'm going to add them together. 110 and 5 makes 15. This says,
10.
this is,
10.
this says,
6.
and this is.
6.
Now what am I going to do?
Add them together.
I'm going to put them together. Put my 110 and 6 together to make 16. This says,
10.
this is,
10.
this says,
7.
and this is.
7.
Let's put them together to make the teen called 17. Very good. So this is 15. This says 15. This is 16. This says 16. This is 17. This says 17. Get your pointing finger out. Point to 17. Point to 17. Yep. Point to 15. Point to 16. What is this?
17.
What is this?
16.
And what is that?
15.
Do you know why this is 15? Let's count together to find out why. 1,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So once in a while I'll count the entire quantity just to really forge that one-to-one correspondence connection in their mind between the numeral and the quantity. Okay, Rowan, would you like to build the next teen yourself? Okay, go ahead. What do we start with?
A 10.
Yeah, we always start with a 10.
And a 8. And a 8. Out makes 18.
Very good. 1, 10, and 8 makes 18. All
By
right.
the magic of numbers.
Exactly. Okay, build the last number in the teens, please. Miss Mathematician.
A 10.
Mm-hmm.
A 5.
5?
Or 9. Looks like a 5.
Yeah.
And a 9.
And what teen did you just build with the numerals and quantities?
19.
19. All right. So we have just built all of the numbers in the teens. Rowan, get your pointing finger out. Point to 14. Point to 16. Point to 19.
Yeah.
Point to 11. Point to 13. Okay. What is this?
18.
What teen is that?
14.
What is this?
12.
What teen is that?
15.
What number is this?
19.
19. Very good. So I let Rowan take over and start building the numbers near the end because she's had experience with this, so I figured that I would and show you what that looks like. But in general, when you first introduce it, you're building the numbers at first, then they'll start realizing the pattern and the rhythm, and they'll start talking along with you, and then you can start having them name the numbers and the quantities, and then eventually build the teens completely independently. But it's a progression and a process. So yes, I hope that you enjoyed our video lesson on the teens, and we will see you again for another math lesson soon. Say thank you.
Bye.
Bye everybody. Thank you.
Bye. Sorry, my family.